of the brand, man. Last thing I want to talk about on the Raw side of the house, unless you want to talk about anything else, is so we finally the bait and switch of the entire night for us was the interview with Sasha Banks and whether or not, to kind of get an explanation of what was going on. And going into this, I liked the fact that they teased it at the very beginning of the show, as that this was like an important thing for us to know why she did what she did. I loved that Becky did a promo, and I absolutely loved Becky's promo. I felt like it made her look strong as a champion. And then the interruption in the middle with the Fiend, kind of just pushing her interview towards the middle or towards the third hour of the show. I like that piece of it. And then Sasha just coming out and just trolling everyone, saying that, you know, it's my hair. Oh, you're talking about my hair the entire time. Like, I love that, man. Like, Sasha, she commanded my attention the entire time. My eyes were completely on her. When she looked at the camera and said, "You're welcome," like, I was sold, man. Like, this is the boss, man. I mean, I don't know, man. This is the boss. This is what we've wanted the entire time. I'm your boy's about to mark out right now. The boss is back. Let's go.
Here's the thing. That was good. That was great. It was exactly what needed to be said and what needed to be done to really establish Sasha Banks as a heel that's gonna dominate and do whatever she wants, and that's fine. And I like to use this analogy was like she was building a sandcastle with that. She was building it up, and then came the Natalya segment, and it just tore it down because that segment was
Yeah.
come on. I mean, why do they insist on using Jim the Anvil Neidhart in this feud? Like, why keep bringing up his name? Like, why couldn't Sasha just come back and say, someone had to be it? Then Natalya, it was you. I was like someone had to be the target for her wrath, or someone had to. She was gonna make a scene, or she was gonna cause an impact, and someone had to get it. And Natalya, it was you. Now, why does it have to involve saying her father's in hell? It it doesn't do anything for it. It actually, the crowd was like silent for that segment. Everyone was like loving the Sasha promo, and then the Natalya bit. It was like, oh God, that poor girl. It was so it tore down everything that was built during the Sasha promo. Here's what should have happened: Natalya should have jumped Sasha during her promo. That would have been a lot more believable and a lot better to really show that Natalya won't like be a little girly that will just stand there and take it. Because at this point, it's what she's doing. She's just taking it.
Yeah, but Natalia is injured, quote unquote injured. So that, I mean, that's kind of difficult. Let me hit the chat real quick, man.
Er,
Nickman says, "What do you think about Sasha going heel?" I mean, this is who she was meant to be the entire time. I think we can all agree to that. This is the character. This is her character. And I think that they were just doing fan service and wanting the merch and everything like that, and that's the reason why we've had her face for so long. Demon says, Demon Joker, my boy Demon Joker, shout out, bruh. Y'all go check him out. I think it's going to be Becky Lynch versus Sasha for the Raw Women's Championship at Clash of Champions. Sasha Banks wins the title. Then at TLC, it's going to be Banks versus Lynch in a TLC match. Nickman says, I normally don't see heel Sasha, so this is getting interesting. Nickman, if you haven't seen Sasha as a heel in NXT, don't go back. Just wait and enjoy, because you're definitely going to be on for a ride for this, man. So I think WWE's issue is that they don't have a pure babyface on the roster other than Bayley. And Bayley, which we are going to talk about, is going through a transition of her own. But I think that's why this fell flat on Nikki, or not Nikki, on Natalya, because the only sympathy card that she can really play is her dad's card. And we had that with the Ruby Riot segment. I mean, this is virtually copy and paste storyline from the Ruby Riot Natalya thing. But that's the problem. They don't have any true babyface. I think the only closest one that they have right now is tied up in the 24/7 title. So there's that. Maybe could have done it on Paige. That would have been interesting. Um,
You know how sad it is to look at Natalia and see a really talented women's wrestler
yeah,
that's using Bret Hart's theme, that's using Bret Hart's move, that's using her father's passing as a storyline device, and then they give her 10 minutes to put someone else over. It's sad because I remember like seeing Natalia versus Charlotte at NXT in one of the takeovers, and it was so freaking good.
yep,
And every time Natalia shows up on the main roster, I'm like, oh boy, how are they gonna screw her now? It's consistent. I mean, I she has a job for life in that company, but God, I wish she went to the Indies
yeah.
because there's a lot of great matchups that she could do there.
She's gonna end
God,
up being a coach, man. I mean, she plays that
yeah,
capacity role anyways, and she's damn good at it, man. Natty is one of the best female wrestlers WWE has. But again, I think this is just a testament that they don't have solid baby faces that they can use that are not tied up in some other storyline. So, unfortunately, it had to be her. I mean, you could have done, did a callback to Team Bad, but Naomi's nowhere to be seen since Jay got that DUI. So, um, I don't know, man. It'll be interesting. Let's jump into